this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a part. My advice.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching the Falcons creative.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
They're led out by the second-year pro out of Pitt, looking for a big jump in year 2. Kenny Pickett.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this will be taken at the 13.
It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it will be Falcon football.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Well, the numbers for Mostert a week ago.
12 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Check mash, check mash. Ready?
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
They find some open field here. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll toss this one incomplete. He throws it away.
The Falcons at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this throw will be intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 93 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he powers his way up past the 30. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Check. 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
Here we go.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett now from the gun here. This is swung out to Eckler. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Pickett. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Zach Cunningham able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Smash! Big Lion! Go street! Hurt! Reload! Capo!
On 2nd down, Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
70 Ranger!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Davis now to return it. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Draw play, it's Eckler. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hey! Ready?
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Ready up! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Drop 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. With a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Off play action, Pickett. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. To the air on first down with Pickett. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer.
In motion left comes Williams. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on third and 3. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Again, he'll drop to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They're going to look to throw. He'll hit Mostert again here. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
A run with Mostert up the middle. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Warriors 70. Go street.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Now back to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. With his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Mustang 19. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Pickett back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He gets this one complete to Rice. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Pickett. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Down several scores and pulling behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Eckler will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
19 tight.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Trap 60. Warriors 70.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. First and 10, here's Pickett. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 21-yard line.
Pickett sets up play action. And again back to Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Pickett right back to the air again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
It completes it to Kirk over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Pickett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Rashee Rice, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Texans 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Rig. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 4 yards out. And the Falcons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds and appears right at the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.